Hello, everybody. Welcome to this Viewtravel webinar. My name is Gonçalo Teixeira. I'm Viewtravel Marketing Brand and Partners Relation Director. I'm also responsible for the customer success area. And today I will show you how to use Viewtravel to impress your customers. I would like I would like to have the confirmation of all of you or some of you, just if possible, confirm if you are seeing my screen. I believe so. Okay. Yes, I believe so. This will be a recorded session. So after this session is ended, we will send you an email with the recording details. And this will be also a session where we will not have a Q&A. The Q&A will be a personalized Q&A. So if you have any questions that you wish to ask to me, to our sales team, please, you can use the email that we will send to you and reply to that email with the questions, with all the suggestions, with all the ideas that you have. Okay, perfect. In the end, I believe this is the best way for you to have a personalized response and on time. And also, if you wish to have a personalized or one-on-one demonstration or presentation, accordingly to your business requirements, we are always available and we will be gladly happy to help you. Okay, so let's start this session. Let's start this presentation by showing you where all the magic happens. At viewtravel.eu, you have everything you need to start using immediately Viewtravel. Okay, so if you go to our website, you will see that we have here lots of useful information about how to use the platform, how to use the suite of products that we have to offer, which type of personas or who can use Viewtravel suite, which features are available, and if you wish to if you wish to go, for example, with a custom development project, or if you wish to integrate Viewtravel with third-party systems, you can also learn more about our API here. We are always updating this information. If you have any questions, if you have any doubts, our sales team and our support team is available. So you just need to reach us through the forms that we have available online or through the email sales@viewtravel.eu or using the email support@viewtravel.eu. Before we move on, I also suggest you subscribe to our newsletter, subscribe to our blog, put a like and follow us on our social media channels. We also have a YouTube channel where we are adding videos, learning materials, training materials. We also have here training resources. I suggest you check this page here at viewtravel.eu demo resources. Here you have several examples of Viewtravel suite integration and usage. Before I move on to the creation and how to impress your customers, let me just click here and click on who can use this platform and just give you a short introduction about what is the Viewtravel suite. And this is important because I will go through the pricing plans and we'll go through with some features. And each feature exists and was created because we have different types of personas, different types of travel agencies and travel agents or travel industry players using the system. We have a package, we call it Viewtravel Suite, and this package has Viewtravel for leisure and vacational agencies, also available for DMCs and tour operators. Despite having here Viewtour that is focused on tour operators, ground operators, DMCs, we've decided a couple of months ago to integrate Viewtour in Viewtravel. This is very good for you. This is something that makes the solution more affordable because a couple of months ago you had to buy independent licenses. Nowadays you don't need to do that. Nowadays you need to go with Viewtravel, and inside the several plans that we have, you should select the plan that has the view tour and tour operator package available. I can say to you immediately that the plan, it's the business intermediate, and it's our most popular plan. Now, to start using immediately Viewtravel Suite, come here to the menu Pricing, and you have two options available. The only prices that we have public nowadays, the only public prices are for Viewtravel and ViewMice. If you wish to know more about View Video or how to use Viewtravel API to do custom development or to integrate your system with Viewtravel, you need to speak with our sales team, because there are some specific requirements. We need to make a needs assessment or perform a needs assessment. We need to know what you wish to do. We have customers that decided to completely rebrand Viewtravel, decided to integrate Viewtravel with their CRM systems, with their booking systems. So they are starting the creation of their views. And what is a view? For the ones that don't know, a view is a proposal, an offer presentation, or a travel itinerary. For us, we've decided to give the name, the short name of a view. They are starting the creation of their views inside their systems. So this is very useful when you are looking to save time and to work on your sales ecosystem or in an environment you are used to. So let's go to pricing. And the first thing that I'm going to do in this presentation is to show you, for the ones that are here and haven't tried Viewtravel, they are looking to try the solution. They want to know more about each one of the available features because they want to choose the best plan or the plan that best fit to their business needs. So it's important to show you how you can do it and what are the available features of each plan. So to start Viewtravel immediately, you have two options available. I'm going to use Viewtravel during this presentation. I can also use ViewMice, like the name says, is focused on mice and corporate travel management companies. But this presentation, I will be focused on Viewtravel. I can speak about ViewMice, sometimes I will speak about it, but this will be a Viewtravel presentation. So let's click on Viewtravel. And now I'm going to be moved to Viewtravel pricing plans and features description area. So the basic plan, this one here, and we have a lot of people that start with this plan, but then they move. You can downgrade or you can upgrade. They start with this very simple plan, but what happens? They want to add their own logo to their presentation. They want to send a financial proposal, or they want to send a budget to their customers. They want to put a price on their presentation. They want to present or add their suggestions to the video view using the program and itinerary feature, but they don't have it available. And they only have access to 5 views, okay? And it's limited to one user. So if you want to have more users using it, it's not possible. But why does it exist? Exists because we have travel agencies working with us that have hybrid sales systems. Okay, we are not saying that the way you are working nowadays it's the worst way of working. We are presenting you alternative ways of working in order to improve your sales processes. And what these customers do, what these travel agencies do, they have a website. Okay, they have their own website. Let me just check one thing here. I can always share with you this. They have their own website. They have their trip packages available on their website, and they want to change from a static environment. They want to add a video to their website. So they can use this package. Per month, they have 5 views that they can use. They can delete, they can change, they can update, whatever they want to do with them. Sure. And they've integrated using, for example, Viewtravel iframe, these video views on their particular websites. And now you can see on the screen a very simple web page, a static web page that I've created for demo purposes. And here you have a short video available. Let me just put this bigger. And this video here was created with Viewtravel and was created with this very simple basic plan that you see here on the left side, the starting basic plan. And why? How did I do this? I've just created a video view. In this case, I've added several destinations to my video view, and I haven't put it a price. I haven't put it any more information. I've just created it and I've just put it on my website. To learn more about how you can do this, I suggest you schedule for a one-on-one conversation. I'm not sure if if you have knowledge or IT knowledge, so I can always show you how you can do it. If you have any interest or if you know something about WordPress, for example, you just need to use a code block, an iframe, and what you see here is basically the link for a video view that I've copied. Okay, I come here to the screen, I put here on the top, and it opens a video view. Okay, so this is something that I've created, and this is the video that is running. Okay, so if you want to add or attach a video view using the iframe, it's very simple. We can pass you the instructions. You just need to speak with us, and you have several ways of putting this iframe on your website. If you want to use the iframe, you don't need to pay for it. The iframe is for free. Now, if you want to integrate information that we have on our travel media library, if you want to integrate videos and photos on third-party systems or on your website, like we have several customers using, for that, you need to use Viewtravel API. And Viewtravel API, if you want to use it, is available as a custom project. So by default, you don't have it here available. If you come here to the business plan, you see that we have on the left side several features available. I will speak about them in a couple of seconds. But if you click here on the premium plan, you have custom price here on the right side. Do you have other needs? Do you need more users? Because the default plans end on the 50 users, and we are working with hosting agencies, group managements, agency networks with thousands, hundreds of users. So they are working with us with a custom price. Do you want to have API access? Do you want the GDS integration? Whatever, you need to speak with us. Okay, I'm just showing you and giving you some alternatives and some suggestions of how to use Viewtravel, because Viewtravel is more than a simple way of sharing itineraries with your customers. It's a way that allows you to achieve more brand recognition, that allows you to create really inspiring presentations, and allows you to improve your online presence, for example. So if you want to have a really cool website with videos and like this one with integrated with this video, I suggest you speak with us and with the custom plan. Let's go forward with the presentation. If you click on business plan, and the most popular plan that we have, the one that is being bought more by our customers, it's the intermediate one. It's what we call the average plan. So it already has 85 views available per month. It already has 10 users available. You have the ability, or you can add your own logo, use the itinerary and program feature. You have the ability to add your own videos, add your own photos, create your own thematics. We have lots of rich content inside our travel media library. We have thousands of photos, thousands of videos. We have audio guides. We have 360 video, virtual reality videos. But there are always videos and photos that you can use. They are your photos created by you. Usually the customers that start using Viewtravel, they reduce or eliminate the investment on their own videos because the quality of the information and videos that we have on the travel media library is sufficient. And as you know, it's not affordable. It's very expensive to create personalized videos, to buy photos from image banks. With Viewtravel, you have everything you need under your Viewtravel license. You also have the ability to use the tour operator package. So if you are a DMC, if you are a tour operator, and if you want to use Viewtravel, I suggest you go for the intermediate plan. You can always downgrade or upgrade if you see that the available features are not sufficient for you or that you are not using the features that you've selected. So you can downgrade and adapt to your own business needs and requirements. Now, I wish to purchase a license. If I wish to purchase immediately a license, I suggest you click here on Get Started. And you will see the difference between the Get Started button and the Start a Free Trial button. And as you can see here on the right side, it has a price. So if I go with Get Started, I'm basically buying a license. The next step will be add my payment details and have full access to a Viewtravel license. But if you wish to try Viewtravel for free during 14 days, I suggest you click here at Start a Free Trial. And if you click on Start a Free Trial, during 14 days, you will have access to a Viewtravel license. And this applies also to ViewMais, okay? Also to ViewMais, it's the same process for both modules. But as you can see here on the right side, it's 0. This is very interesting and very useful for travel agencies that need this moment, need this time frame to decide, to analyze, to evaluate the platform. But this is also very useful because sometimes we have campaigns, we have special promotions, we have special prices available, or what we call special discounts. So if you wish to request for a discount coupon or for a voucher discount, I suggest you go for the start your 14 days free trial, go to your billing area. I will show you in a couple of seconds how, and request your voucher discount. Okay? To move on with the registration process, you just need to accept the conditions and click on register. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to simulate, I'm going to open an agency that is working and using Viewtravel during the free trial period. I'm immediately moved to my dashboard or administration panel. There are a couple of things I suggest you do before starting the creation of your first Viewtravel video view or photo view. You can do it immediately. You have here the button available, but I suggest you follow some basic steps that I'm going to show you right now. On the top of the screen, you see that I'm under an intermediate business plan. So I have a subscription, a free subscription during 14 days. And during 14 days, I have limitations. Remember that I've selected a price plan, like you see on the screen, that is for 85 views and 10 users. All the users that are under a 14 days free trial only have access to 15 views, 1 user, and they cannot insert their logo. If you wish to have full access, you need to purchase a license and purchase a plan. How can you do it? You just need to click here on purchase a plan. Is always available when you are entering or using the solution. Or you can come here to this area, to my subscription, or you can come here to users billing on the left side, on the left menu. I'm going to click here on billing, and you will see, okay, my suggestion is for you to complete these details here, but I'm on a trial license. At this moment, I haven't decided to purchase the license. So uh, when I decide to go forward with this, I will put my customer details here, or my billing details. Here, I have my profile information. Here, I have my account information, okay? And here, I have my billing card. Let's go here to the billing area again. And as you can see here on the screen, you have a discount coupon. So for all of you that wish to request for a voucher discount or a discount coupon, I suggest you come here. I don't have the button available because I've already done it, and click on request discount coupon. Why? I don't have here my payment details. I haven't added my business card. Look, it's empty. I don't have it. And I don't have a billing history, only if I purchase the license. And why do I suggest requesting for a discount coupon? I have here 20%. Why? Because last month in December, we had a special promotion, a special campaign of 20% off. And I've decided to go forward with the trial on that particular month. Sometimes we have campaigns available, sometimes we don't have, sometimes we have different percentages available, so it depends on our marketing strategy. But I suggest you always request for a discount coupon, because this request will be evaluated by our sales team, and if any promotion or if any campaign is available, they will send that promotion to you, and then they will send you a code. Like I said, all the things that I'm doing now, they don't prevent you from creating your first view. But accordingly to my experience, I believe it's better for you to check some settings and to check some configurations before starting the creation of your view. Let's go to the setup area and check my agency details. Click here on the left side on agency, and now you will see here that I'm on my agency overview area. I can always check my profile. Okay, this profile information will be added to my views and it will be shared with my customers. And this is very important. These 2 points here, these 2 menus here, the settings area. Please confirm if you selected the plan that best fit your business requirements, that best fit your business needs. My agency is active. Vacational. Okay, perfect. I've registered in a plan, in a module that allows me to work as a leisure and travel agency. Let's imagine that I'm a user, and sometimes this happens, not sometimes, it happens a lot in big organizations, and the person that is trying the solution is for any reason responsible for dealing with corporate travelers. And they give her a license to try for leisure usage. ViewMice is configured, and it's very similar to Viewtravel in terms of look and feel and in terms of usage, but it has particular features, particular options that were designed to a specific type of persona or customer type. So you can come here and say, look, this is not the right solution for me. You need to register for ViewMice because the vacational is active. Please confirm. On the screen, you see that I have here Amadeus and Sabre. They are not active. We also work with other GDS like Travelport GDSs, Apollo, WorldSpan, and Galileo. So if you wish to configure Viewtravel. If you wish to integrate your Viewtravel with your preferred GDS, you need to speak with us in order to activate the correct GDS. Sometimes you work with multi-GDS. You work with Galileo, and you work with Sabre, or you work with Amadeus at the same time. So for these particular types of integrations, and these integrations are very, very useful. Okay, they are really, really useful. I suggest you speak with us because you can import data from the GDS and automatically save a lot of time and create awesome video views using that data. In a couple of minutes, I will show you how. Now, I have the budget option active. I can send my financial proposals. I can use the itinerary and program. Look, I have the tour operator package available. If I don't want to use it, I can always deactivate the tour operator package. I'm using the business intermediate plan. Okay. I can always integrate Viewtravel with my intranet, and I can also configure my Viewtravel login as a single sign-on. I can share Viewtravel with a specific marketing team, for example, and they are the responsible for creating only the video views that are associated to special campaigns. So I don't want to have this hard work on my travel agent side, on my user side. If you want to activate views promotion, you need to have another license. This license will be used by a specific department, and the views will be available to all the other users. And you can also configure how the users share the views, share the information with the other users, or how they interact with them. We are also GDPR compliant. You can always activate the consent of personal data usage. So useful to prevent penalties and to prevent auditings. And when you are being inspected, for example, by the GDPR officials, you always have a proof that you've sent your proposals, your itineraries, your video views, your photo views, and you have the consent of your customers. So we keep this on our database. This is very useful. I will not make it active on this presentation, but you can activate this option. Now, I can use Inspiravia apps. And who is Inspiravia? Inspiravia is the company that created Viewtravel. It's a Spanish company based in Barcelona, and they are the creators of Inspiravia, of Viewtravel, ViewMice, ViewVideo, and ViewTour. And these apps, these thematics are only suggestions. They are suggestions from our team. Some apps are from our partners, of course, but you can activate or deactivate this option. Of course, if you want to differentiate yourself from your competitors, I suggest you use your own apps if you have them. If you want to differentiate yourself from your competitors, I suggest you create your own themes, your own thematics. So you can use our own or your own. Okay, and then there are a lot of configurations that I also suggest you do. For your information, we have travel agencies that are putting their own customers using Viewtravel and creating the views by themselves. Okay, this is very, very interesting. And let me give you an example because I really want you to know how you can use Viewtravel to impress your customers. Okay, this is more than a simple tool for itinerary building and sharing. I have customers that are using Viewtravel in this particular way. They have physical stores in a shopping mall. The shops are very expensive, so sometimes the travel agencies need to manage the space that they have. And sometimes there's no room for everybody, and you don't want to lose your customers. Why don't you share Viewtravel with your final customer, and why don't you put him creating the video views? So share a tablet with him, a desktop, a kiosk, whatever. He enters, receives the tablet, he starts looking for videos, he starts the creation of the video for you. And then he says, I want to go to Mauritius, I want to go to Mexico. And he just needs to click on a button. That view is put it on a queue, The queue is checked by a travel agent, and the travel agency already has some data right in front of him, and he just needs to complete the view with additional destination information, with prices, whatever he wants to do. And this is really, really, really interesting. Speaking about sharing information in physical stores, you just want to share destination information, for example, on your LCD, on the screen that you have on your shop. We have customers using Viewtravel, and they are using this plan because they don't need more than one or two views to share awesome videos with their customers on their stores. This is awesome. Okay, so this is another way of using Viewtravel. We have partnerships with several entities that are only using our travel media library, the videos, the images, the trip information. We have partnerships with several entities. I'm not going to say the name, but they are using the videos to share with big OTAs, to integrate these videos on big OTAs, online travel agencies, websites. So there are a lot of things you can do. Let's go again to the administration. And I know you are waiting for the view creation, but this is important to be clear, to clarify, because I believe that some of our customers are not using the full potential of the solution, even with instructions. The record number, the record number basically is the ID of the proposal. And for the ones that don't know, we have the ability, or we can share all the proposal information with your customers through a PDF file. That's not the correct thing. That's not the purpose of the solution. But we have this because our customers request, and because there's another particular reason. Because you can always download all your proposal information to a PDF and, for example, use that PDF in a CRM system or invoicing system, attach the PDF file with a purchase order or attach to an invoice. Another great thing for record and evidence purposes. The reference number, it's the number that is added to the term and consent of your customer. Every time that your customer authorizes you to use his personal data, this is very interesting. Yesterday it was the data privacy day, so this is something that we've shared on our social media channels. The customer accepts and authorizes that you can, he says, okay, you can use my data, you can always update this information, but you need to prove this. Okay, we have this in a digital way inside our database, but you can always, for if you have an audit, if you have an inspection, and they like to have physical documents, you can always share with them a PDF with the authorization of your customer. And the PDF will have the reference number that you apply here, or where you apply when you are editing the view. And then there are a lot of things that you can do. You can always access or use API or use View Video. What is View Video? View Video is a way that allows you to fetch videos. Basically, it's the Viewtravel API usage, but in a more simple way. The goal is for the ones that don't have IT knowledge, that don't know what is an API, that don't know what is an XML file, that don't know what is a web service, to fetch the information from our database. If you want to know more about this, we can share with you more information, or even the price list that is not public. Okay, I've already gave you some information about some settings I suggest you check before moving on with the view creation. Here on the left side, you can add users. You control the users. You have two types of users: super users that control the platform, and you have the regular users. The regular users, the user view, the profile, is the typical travel agent that just is, it's only there to send the proposals using the information that you've pre-configured as a super user. Okay, so we need to give him all the tools to sell quickly and save time. And if you want to have more avenues, if you want to have more opportunities, it needs to be focused on selling and not on tools configuration. Banners. you will see that when I create a view, you'll see some banners available on the screen. And what are the banners? The banners is like any typical banner that you see on a website. You can add banners to your presentations on the left side of the view, on the center of the view. You control here. Look, I've added here. This is a gift voucher. You will see on the right side, or an hotel voucher, this image, and it has a link. You control the link. So basically, when I click on the banner, I will move to the image, or I will move to the page that is here configured. Look, this is another view. In this case, I'm selling Bangkok. Let's put this a little bit bigger. Okay, I'm selling Bangkok, and Viewtravel allows you to upsell or cross-sell, whatever, or sell or present information about other trip packages that you have, about the partnerships that you have, transfers from hotels, whatever. You will see when I finish the view creation. Let's go back to the administration panel. The apps that are pre-configured and are per default, you can control if they appear or not. And here is the place where you add your own apps. Again, this is not mandatory. You can always create a view without passing through all these steps. But it's important for you to know that this exists and that you can do all these things. The suppliers. Here you can add suppliers, and each supplier is associated to specific terms and conditions. I have 2 suppliers here. From here, or even inside the view workflow or steps, you can add suppliers by your own. You can create your own thematics. Again, create your own thematics. Add your own themes to the proposals. It's the best way to differentiate yourself from your competition. If you want to know how the user is interacting with the platform, what is he doing? Google Analytics. You can integrate Viewtravel with your Google Analytics setups. The source types. If you want to change the look and feel of your font or how the texts appear, you can manage here. The previews. You can customize the look and feel of your entrance page. You can put your own logo and you can write your own introduction. And if you click here on preview, I have here a Viewtravel preview. So you just need to put the texts. Nowadays, we have English, Spanish, and Portuguese available. You just need to add the information, the preview information. The files types, we have different files types that you can upload to your video views or photo views, and you also manage how they appear written and what type of file types are available. You have lots of control features. Now, before moving on, I suggest you also better understand how the My Views area works. So we keep all the records, all the views that you create will appear here in the My Views area. I already have here several views. And if you click on this icon here, you will see the view details. Some views are more complete than others. You can also check the views group. And when I click on views group, I may have information or not. In this case, this is a trial license. I only have one user and I haven't configured that, or I may have configured that is the group views is active, but I don't have any other user that can share their views with me. And this is very interesting because you have a group of users or a group of travel agencies inside the sales agent ecosystem, and you want to share proposals, itineraries with them to save time. Because I don't want to start a view from scratch. I know that I have a customer, I know that I have a colleague, sorry, that works Mauritius, and he does a lot of views that sell Mauritius. Well, if I want to sell Mauritius, I will not start from scratch. I will use a view that he has created. And it's very simple. It's very simple to do it. And here, if you go to duplicate view, I can start not from scratch, but I can use the information that is already available and associate it to a different type of view. And if I click here, I already have some information written. I just need to change it. Okay, so let's go again to the dashboard area. And before you move on, I also suggest you check the photos area. You can, accordingly to the plan that you are using, upload your own photos, upload your own videos. You can create your own playlists. And if you create your personalized content, this will differentiate you from your competitors for sure. Of course, our database is very complete. I suggest before creating your own playlist, before investing on uploading your own videos, your own photos, check the available content that we have. Because sometimes you are only duplicating the work. Sometimes the image or the video already exists on the database, and it's something that we don't want you to do. So there are two ways of creating views. You can create view immediately from here. Let me just diminish this. You can use this magnification button here on the right side, or you can come here to this area and click on create a view. Let's start by creating a simple video view, a really simple video view. I'm based in Lisbon. Our head office is in Barcelona, in Spain, but I'm based in Lisbon. I'm doing this presentation. So I want to show you a little bit of my town, a little bit of my country. So let's put here, explore Lisbon. I'm giving a name to the view. If I wish to create a view using GDS data, using a PNR, using a locator ID data, I can also do it. In this demo, I don't have it configured. It appears here a second tab that says GDS. I can also, in the end of this session, after I log out, or I can show you immediately, let me just show you, because we are here to show you how to use the platform. This is an informal presentation. Let me just say, let's use this one here. Click on login and look, when I click on create a view, you will see that I have here GDS option active. Create a view or use the GDS feature to start the creation of a view. You can always put here explore Lisbon, select one of the available GDS. Look, in this case, I have Sabre. I know that we may have here on this presentation users from Sabre, Amadeus, Travelport. If it's a user that is using Galileo, Apollo, or WorldSpan, it will appear here the associated or preferred GDS. If it's Amadeus, it will appear here Amadeus. And then you just need to select if it's a video view based on videos, or a photo view based on photos, or if it's a thematic, you want to live an adventure, to go with a safari, or to go for the desert. These are only suggestions, people, please. These are only suggestions. I suggest you create your own thematics. You will see that sometimes you are going to a restaurant in Paris, and the picture that appears is a restaurant, and it doesn't have anything to do with Paris. It's only suggestions. The system will pick information accordingly to the words and accordingly to the themes that we have pre-configured. Create your own and be different. And then you can always put here the locator ID and or the PNR. Usually it's a combination of letters and numbers. And then you just need to click on See View. Why do we have here or send the view? Because we are going to update the solution. We are always improving our platform, and we will change and we will add a new button here. So you will have three buttons: See View, Continue, and Send the View. Because sometimes you just want to send the view immediately. You can always continue. And why you are able to continue? You can continue because you can add more value to your proposals. You can add more value to your itineraries. So let me just get out of here again. And let's go to this agency here. Let's go to create a view. I don't have the GDS here available. I don't have it active. I'm going to write explore Lisbon. I can put a subtitle, 2 days, for example. Let's define a departure place. And let's go from Barcelona, BCN, to Lisbon. And let's think a little bit about the IATA codes. When you are using a GDS, when you are using a booking system, usually you use IATA codes. You can use IATA codes. If you were using the GDS feature that I've just shown you a couple of seconds ago, you could use the data of the PNR, but you have limitations. That data is based on IATA codes in terms of destination or in terms of segments. But in our database, we have more than that. You can search by regions, you can search by cities, by places, by islands, national parks, theme parks. You can search by a lake, by a specific spot that you know that exists. Do you have the Louvre inside the GDS? You don't have. That is why on the other license that I've just shown you that had the GDS option active, you add the option continue, because you can always use the PNR data and you can add more value to your proposals using content from our travel media library. So where I'm going to Lisbon. Before going to Lisbon, I'm going to Porto in Portugal. It's a stopover. Then I'm going to Lisbon, and then I'm going to another city in the south of Portugal, that is Faro. But I can always put here information about the theme park that you don't have on the GDS, for example, Disneyland. Look, I could also put here Disneyland Park, United States. I'm not going to do that. Before doing all this stuff here, I'm just going to create a very simple video view without price. It's not a theme. I'm not going to use one of the suggested or themes. I'm just going to put here what an awesome city, an overview. If I need help, if some of the destination that I'm looking for, or the hotel or the cruise line or ship doesn't exist, let's put here G. Okay, I have some content, GGG. Do you have any town called GGG? Do you have any place? Maybe you have, but on our system, we don't have. So from this particular moment, the database, the platform, the framework, or the system is looking for GGG. And sometimes you will receive a message on your mailbox saying, okay, you were trying to look for a particular type of destination. You haven't found a destination, but we are looking for that. Usually in 48 to 72 hours, we will retrieve you. We will send you a message saying, okay, it's already available. If it doesn't exist, you will not have it, of course. But you always have the ability to reach us, send a message and say, okay, Viewtravel sales team or support team, I need to have information about a particular destination. Or like we had recently, one of the videos of Brazil was not updated. So it appears a video of a World Cup that is not updated. So we've decided to remove that video from the database accordingly to the customer suggestion, and we've updated the database with a new video. So now, I just want to show Lisbon to you and to my customers. I just want to add a really cool video about Lisbon to my website. I just want to show on a screen, on an LCD, Lisbon to my customers on my shop or my physical store that I have on a shopping mall. I don't need to add information about the hotel. I don't need to add information about the cruise line or a departure date or even put a price. I just need to click on See View. And here you have it. On the right side, do you remember the banners that I spoke about in the beginning of this presentation? I have here several banners. The gift voucher on the right side, this is this insurance information. Here I'm pointing to another view. I'm selling Japan. Here I'm selling the United States. And here you have a really cool video about Lisbon. Okay? And like this is a cliche, a video worth more than 1,000 words. And it's true. You are looking at some specific places of Lisbon that it's very hard for a travel agent that it hasn't been here, that locally doesn't know that this exists. It's very hard for him to explain a particular booking shop, a particular drink that we have. And this video has that particular information. This is a 2-minute video. We have more videos on the database. If you have here a video about Lisbon, about Cascais, another place here in Portugal, about Oporto, the system will compile on 30 seconds video and you will be able to check it out. Now, let's pause the video and let's speak about what you have here on the bottom right side of the screen. Okay, guys? Do you want to send this video view to a particular customer? Do you want to share this video view with a colleague? You have several options available. Do you want to share this video view on your social media page on Facebook? Let me just click here. I'm sharing on Facebook. And Facebook will receive the information from our system that this is a trip to Lisbon, and you will have a photo of Lisbon added. Maybe this is my internet connection. It's taking a little bit longer. Okay, here it is. This is my Facebook page. And you have a picture from our database, explore Lisbon, and look, what an awesome city. And you can share this on Facebook. People love to share things. Usually, we have customers that send their proposals to their customers when they are with their family, when they are with their children, with their friends, and they share the proposals with them during dinner time using the share options. But they also share the video views and the proposals on their Facebook pages. And basically, they haven't traveled yet, but they are already sharing the information about where they want to go. This is really cool. Now, more things. On the right side of the screen, do you want to share this information with a colleague, with a customer? It's very simple. You just need to go to the blue side, blue button, and put here an email. teresa@mailinator.com, for example. Okay? By automatically, the system knows that this is a view about Lisbon, so we put is the title of the view, and here you have a picture and a template that you can also control and change and edit, whatever. Here it's written I send a view. Let's eliminate this. And let's click here on send a view. The view was sent successfully, so in a couple of minutes you will receive it on your email. This is how you share the views with your customers. Again, come here to the right side and send the view by email, export the view to a PDF, send the PDF by email, share the view on social media. Or you can always select this particular URL that you see here on the top of the screen, copy it, okay? And if you have HTML knowledge, if you know, for example, how to edit a WordPress page, you can always put here the link. You can see here that I have a link here and integrate the view with your with your website. And then the view will appear integrated on your website. This is really cool. Great. Let's go again to the video view that I was speaking about. And let's come here. Let's go again to options. Let's go to my account, my views. You can always edit the view from that particular menu on the left side, but this is the view that I'm using. I can always see the view, edit the view, duplicate the view, download the PDF, or delete the view. Okay, if you want to delete, the view will automatically disappear from the system. If you just want to deactivate the view, you just need to click here and the view is not available for your customer immediately. This is very useful because you may want to reuse this view, but you don't want to share the view with your customer. If you send an email, the view is always available for the customer, so this is a big problem for him. For you, because you know that the reservations have a time frame, have a time period of existence, and sometimes they go and pick up the proposals they've received a long time ago, and they want to negotiate with you the prices that you've presented them a couple of months ago, and they are not active. So if you want to activate or deactivate a view, basically when it's active, you can use the link. When it's not active, the link it's not available for usage. So I'm going to come here, edit view. I'm trying to show you different ways, different places, different paths of editing your view. Now let's enrich this proposal. I'm going to Porto. I'm going to do this a little bit quicker. Then I'm going to Lisbon. And then I'm going to Faro. It's a video view. In this particular case, I'm going to stay in an hotel in Lisbon, the Sana. When we are performing searches on all the destinations you have added to this field here. And on the top of the screen, you see the system thinking. This is an upload. This is a loading animation, and he's basically thinking and searching by the buzzwords or the words that you have put it here. And let's select this hotel here. So I'm going to stay on the Epic Sana Hotel. And now I'm going on February the 14th, and I will come back on the February the 17th. Let's put a price. Let's put here 1,000. I can always configure this price from, and this is a closed price. When I click on dynamic price, the price will disappear. And as you can see here, you are able to detail the price per each segment or per each service that you add to your proposals, travel itineraries, or offer presentations. Let's start by adding a price. Again, the system defined this as a closed price. Let's give a reference to this proposal. Okay, so this is the reference or the file number of this will be the PDF identification when you export the PDF using Viewtravel export feature. You can always see the result of what you are doing. Let's see the view. So on the left side of the screen, what do you have? You have my trip. And what do I have here? I have a price. I'm going from Barcelona to Porto. Then I'm going to Porto, from Porto to Lisbon. I can always see information about Lisbon here, look. And this information can be presented in 3 languages, Portuguese, English, and Spanish. And you don't need to worry about updating this information. This information is updated by our sales team, by our support team, and this is very useful because this prevents you from sending your customers to places that are outside your sales ecosystem. You don't need to send them to Wikipedia. You don't need to send them to other websites that may be controlled by your competitors. You don't need to send them to Google. And you know that people are not faithful. They basically, if they see something outside your sales ecosystem, they may go with it. So I suggest you use Viewtravel. I suggest you share this trip information with your customers. You can share with them average price of a meal, so useful when you are traveling. Oh, and this is very important because you can use Viewtravel before the trip, during the trip, and also after the trip. After the trip, because your customer keeps the video views with him, and if he wants to know more about the destination, or even if he wants to see what he has visited, he can always go to the view and see awesome videos about Lisbon and other services and about the country. I will show you how. During the trip, he has the apps that you've selected. He has all this safety information that he can check, getting around, the prices, information about stolen card. Look, he's traveling, he lost the American Express. He can always call to this phone number here. And others, so important when traveling. And he can also see more about Lisbon. Let's see some videos. Look, this is a video about an awesome place that we have here, Belém, but I also have videos about other places in Lisbon. Look, I can always load more. This one here, so interesting because it's created for the meetings and incentives presentation. So if you are a MICE agency, a travel management company, you can always use ViewMice because this video is also available using ViewMice Travel Media Library. Now, you want to know more about Portugal? You can come here. Nowadays, Nazaré, the Canyon of Nazaré is a place, one of the most visited places. You can also always check what it is and what you have available or about Algarve. So when the trip ends, you can always come here and learn more about the country. Speaking about learning, this is very useful because travel agents don't know everything. I don't know everything. I believe you don't know everything also. And sometimes you don't know how a destination is, what you have there. So you can always use Viewtravel to learn more about a specific destination as a travel agent. This is very useful if you want to improve the knowledge of your team. You also have photos available. You have the weather available. Here you have the hotel. This hotel has videos here. You can always check and learn more about the video, about the hotel you are suggesting to your customer. Great. More things. Let's enrich this proposal. Before going to the edit view area, let's go to the budget place. What do I have here? I have one adult, I have 0 children, I have some information about the segments, I have some information about the hotel, I already have here some privacy and terms added, and I have a price. This is not sufficient for me. I want to share more information with my customer. I have the videos and audio guides, I have the photos, I have the map and the route, okay? I can always click here and see videos on the left side, photos on the left side. This information is available accordingly to the data, accordingly to the setup of your view. And the apps are here, the contact and the language you wish to move forward with. Let's go again to the edit view area. And now let's click here and select dynamic price. So I'm not going to put any price here. I'm just going to click on continue, and I'm moved to the second step of the view edition workflow. And here I can attach or link a file that I have on my SharePoint system, on another system. I just need to put link and the file will be added to the view. Let's upload a file. I can always, let's upload an e-ticket. Let me just see what I have here, documents. Okay, I can always put here, demonstration docs. Let's add this e-ticket. Okay, great. I'm adding an e-ticket to the system. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to add also a voucher. Now I'm going to select an hotel voucher. I'm going to click here, and now I have here a gift voucher. Very simple, very easy. Again, it's a tool, very, very useful for the ones, for your customers and for you, because if you are using email or legacy email tools, what do you need to do to your when you need to send information, updated information to your customer? You send a new email, you send a new attachment, you send a new PDF, a new PowerPoint presentation. So, and suddenly the customer has so many emails, has so many information. When he's going to travel, sometimes he doesn't select the best email or the correct one. Well, a lot of things may happen. It's a confusion. There are customers that don't control as well those particular type of documents. Here, using a Viewtravel Videoview, you can always update the information as many times as you want. You can also speak with your customer using the system. So you have a lot of features available that I suggest you check and you use. Now, in terms of conditions, we have here general conditions that I may apply to the proposal. Okay, this one is already selected as the standard one that is available as the conditions that I want to apply to my proposals. I am using a license where I have superpowers. I'm the administrator. I can delete what is here, and you control who does what. So basically, if you activate on the back office that the travel agent has the ability or that he can edit this information, he will do it. But my suggestion is for you to deactivate using your administrative superpowers, define what conditions you want to apply to your proposals, and then they just need to select and use the ones that best fit to each customer needs or to each presentation. The same for the types of service. So if you come here to operator package, you just need to select one of the operators, or you can add a supplier. This one is the standard ones that will be applied. I will apply these conditions to this particular proposal. And just that. You just need to click on See View, go to My Trip. On the left side, you see the documentation that you've uploaded attached to your proposal. Cool. And if you go to budget, oh, I don't have here, let's add it to view. Let's put here a price. Okay, and if you go to budget, you will see on the bottom that we have here the conditions of the provider and the travel agency terms and conditions. Cool. Again, let's go to edit view and let's enrich this presentation. Let's put here dynamic price. And now let's go to transport and hotels. So I'm going from Barcelona to Porto, and I'm going by flight. I'm going to fly with Iberia, and the flight is IB123. The departure date is 14th of February. It will arrive on the 14th of February. Oh, 14th of February. And what I'm doing manually, if you have the import PNR feature or locator ID active, you will not do it because the system will read the PNR data and it will automatically populate these fields. Of course, you can edit them. I will departure at 6 a.m. Okay, and I will arrive at 8 a.m. I will fly in economy and I'm going to put a price of 200. Because I've defined this, I have activated the breakdown prices option. Okay. Now, I'm going from Barcelona to Oporto, and this is active here. So when I open the view, it presents me a video about Oporto, a video about Lisbon, a video about Faro, and again presents me a video about Barcelona. I don't want to present this information. So what I'm going to do is, let me just put this a little bit here. Okay, I believe it's easier for you to understand. I'm going to deactivate this option here. If you move your mouse over, you will see this message here. The segment will not be deleted. You can delete it if you use this icon here. Basically, you are removing the video view from you are removing the video from the video view homepage, and you are defining this as a stopover. Let's add also some more details here. And now I'm going to put this. This doesn't have price. This doesn't have price, but I know that I'm going from Porto to Lisbon by car. Come on. Okay. Then I'm going from Lisbon to Faro by bus. And I'm going from Faro to Barcelona. He immediately defines the last one as the final one. Then I'm going from Faro Airport to Barcelona. I will fly by plane. And the company will be TP 123, for example. I will departure also on the 17th. I will departure at, okay, and I will arrive at 8 p.m. And in this case, I will fly on premium economy. Let's put also a price, in this case, 250. Great. And as you can see here, the price changes. This is a trip. Oh, and I want to define this also as a stopover, and I don't want to show a video about Oporto in my video view. I can always add additional destinations. In this case, it's a particular trip. This is a trip of 2 adults and 2 children. Oh, sorry. And 2 children. One is 8 years old and the other one is 7 years old. And let's put here a price, 70. Cool. And the total price is 970. Let's see the result. See view. On the left side, on the My Trip area, you will see this here defined as stopover because I've unchecked on the transport and hotels area this option. This I also unchecked. It's also a stopover in this case. I did this wrong. I'm going to change this thing here. Look, just going to do something here. So it's very simple to change the information. If you see that something is not okay, I defined this incorrectly. I want to show a video about Lisbon, and I also will show a video about Faro, for example. And now I'm going to see again the view. Sorry. And if you go to My Trip, now you see that from Barcelona to Porto is a stopover. I have here from Porto to Lisbon by car. Then I'm going from Lisbon to Faro by bus. Well, here you have the flight details available, and here you have the flight details available. Now, if I click on hotels, you only have the information about the hotel like I've shown you a couple of minutes ago. Let's add some information about the hotel. Let's go to options, edit view, transport and hotels. And when you click on hotel, you have here the Lisbon sign-up. The entry date will be the 15th of February, and I will go out on the 16th. I'm always doing the same thing, 16th of February. It's a double standard room. Let's add a supplement. Child bed. Let's put a price. Now let's select the regime, bed and breakfast, and select if it's option 1 or option 2 or option 3. Basically, here you are creating groups of suggestions to your customers. And you can always put a price, 150. And when you click on See View, you see the result. Awesome. You go to My Trip, you go to hotels, and you have all the information available here. You want to enrich even more your proposal. Let's go again to Edit View, and to end this presentation, let's add information to the itinerary and program. You just need to come here, click on Go to Itinerary and Program. By default, the system knows that you will visit Lisbon, Porto, and Faro, but you just want to give suggestions about the day you will be in Lisbon. So I'm going to select Faro. I'm going to click here on delete. I'm going to select Porto. I'm going to click on delete. Oh, automatically appeared some information about Porto, and for Faro hasn't appeared because I haven't done a proposal for Faro. This is the first one that I'm doing using this license, but I already done some proposals for Porto, and look, I already have here some details. So you will always check the latest information that you have added to your itinerary, to your destination, and it will suggest to you. I'm not going to use this. I'm going to delete. I'm just going to click on Lisbon. Okay, I have here some information. Look, day one, Lisbon. Let's change this photo here, by clicking on Add Photo. Let's use this one here. And now the video that we have here, let's change it also. Let's use this one here. Great. And now, in terms of overview, I can control what appears here. This is the day one in Lisbon. You may love Lisbon for the moment. Already has here a picture. What I'm going to do is add another service. Let's use the information that it's here. Okay. And let's add a new service. It's for Lisbon. Great. Let's call it day two. Let's add a photo. Let's add a video. Before inserting a picture, let's write here day two Lisbon. Let's put this in the middle. Let's increase the size 20. Let's put this on bold. Let's insert a picture. I can always upload my own pictures if I click here on upload from my computer. Let's insert this one with the horse. Day two in Lisbon, and let's keep it this way. Okay? I can always check for activities, hotels, and restaurants. We have partnerships with several entities, and you can always use the content that we have here about a particular restaurant, or you can add your own suggestions. This is the place where you work, where you interact with your customer as a travel advisor. To see the final result, you just need to click here on Activate Itinerary and Program and See View. From this moment, on the left side, you have the itinerary and program feature active, and when you click, you have the program in photos or the program in videos. If I click here, I have the picture that I've selected from Lisbon, day one in Lisbon, and this is the picture that I've added, and this is the text that I've added, day two Lisbon, and the picture of the horse. As simple as that. If you share the itinerary with your customer as a program with videos, when you click here, a video about Lisbon will start. And the same will happen when you move to the day two and you have here a video about Teixeira de Passo. Okay? And here you have a complete and detailed view with only one video about Lisbon. You have trip information, you have budget information, you have itinerary and program information, you have more videos and audio guides you can share with your customer, you have photos, maps, a lot of things that you can see. What I'm going to do now, I'm going to log out, and now I'm going to Mailinator, and let me just see one thing. If I've put it here, Teresa Doe, and here it is. Do you remember a couple of minutes ago, and I've suppressed the schedule time for several minutes. If I click here, I'm the customer, Teresa, I received the view. Do I want to see the final result? Yes, of course. I just need to click on See View. And as the final customer, I immediately have access to these banners on the right side. If I click here, I'm not able to change anything. The options don't appear. I have the My Trip information available. I have the budget available that I can check. And look, the budget area here has 2 adults, 2 children. It has the detail of the flight. It has I can put comments here. It's too expensive. Okay. When I click on send comment, the comment automatically appears here. And me, as the travel agent, I will receive on my email and also associated to this video view, this specific comment. And I can always say, okay, I'm going to do my best and I'm going to change this particular type of service. Or for example, Teresa can always say, I need an extra meal. Send a comment, and here it is. And we keep this information for evidence purposes. And if you click here, do you remember vegan meal confirmed? Then you will update your proposal, and with the extra meal, you will update this area here. If you scroll down, you will see the total price, you accept the conditions, you accept the budget. Okay, I've accepted the budget. Cool. Now, what am I going to, okay? What am I going to do now? I'm going to log in again very quickly. Oh, I have something open. Let me just see something here. Oh, no, it's the wrong, it's this D here, sorry. I'm going to enter here, here, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to check my views. This is the last view, Explore Lisbon. Look, what an awesome city. More. I can always see the view. And if I see here, this is the 29th of January, this view was accepted. This view was accepted. Now it's not my budget, it's my booking. And if you click here on my booking, you will see that the budget was accepted. To end this presentation, every time that you come here and export the view to a PDF, the system will create a complete PDF with all the view details. It's created just in time. In this case, it depends on the connection of my internet. I've just seen that sometimes during 30 minutes, from 30 minutes to 30 minutes, my security certificate updates. So sometimes the system gets a little bit less quick or slower. So what the system does, it creates a PDF, come on, with all the data, all the information that you can always send to your customer. Oh, maybe my browser configurations. Okay, now here it is. Last but not, just need to have a, so it has the name of the view, a photo, you control which photo appear. Here you have the agency details, you have the itinerary and program, you have the budget here with all the details, look, and you have the general conditions that I've attached to this specific proposal. And that's it. This is what I wanted to show you. I'm sorry because it's more than 1 hour and 1 hour and a half of presentation, but I believe it was useful. If you need to have a personalized demo or one-on-one presentation, I suggest you schedule a presentation with one of our sales specialists. Or if you need any additional suggestions, we are always available through the email sales@viewtravel.eu, or if you need more information about or if you have any technical issue, you can always use support@viewtravel.eu. At the end of this session, this video is being recorded. You can always send me all the questions that you have. So I received some requests from using the chat option. Please, when in the end of this session, we will send you a recording, and please reply to the recording email. I will be sending you personally that message with all the questions that you have. We have here some questions that I can reply immediately, but after that I will end this session, okay? So someone has asked me if these videos can be sent to the customer gather or together with the budget. Of course, these video views are integrated. The budget is integrated in the video view. Both of them are available. Do you provide visa information for a destination? You have the visas um, helping details or help contacts, but we don't provide particular visa information for a particular destination. And how can you track the number of views sent to a particular client in a report format? This is the last question that I will reply. You can always export all the data of your Viewtravel usage or all the data that we have on the database. You can always export to an Excel file and compile on a report with the total number of views sent to a particular customer. Okay, and or you can always come here to options, my views, and filter by a particular type of customer, ID, email, whatever. The search will look for the fields that are available here, and it will basically compile the views per type of customer you have sent. Okay, people, thank you very much for attending this session. We have surpassed for a lot, and this is my fault, the schedule and expected timing. Um, do you get videos of some activities if they're not available? Okay, let's end this. Please send me all your messages by email. We for sure will reply to all your questions. If you want to schedule a one-on-one conversation, we are available. We need to end this session. Thank you very much, all of you. Please visit viewtravel.eu, visit our training area, all learning resources. This presentation will be available also at our YouTube channel. And it was really a pleasure to be here with you making this presentation. Thank you all. And I hope to see you in another session or speak with you personally. And be happy.